I think in 24 hours, I got a meeting call. So I immediately wrote on your support email that I need somebody who can guide me. What are the things I must check it out with that company? If I'm saying yes, if at all they're offering me, I must really understand the genuinity of the company. And what are the things I need to really look out for? And at the same time, what should be my proposal also to them, and how should I engage myself?
Yakub, welcome to the session. Thank you for joining us, and
Yes,
congratulations on your
for
appointment.
inviting me. Yeah.
A big confirmation to Yakub for his appointment as independent director, right?
Yes.
And I want to ask him. So Yakub, you have a meeting at 1. I'm sorry we're late.
Never mind. I can go about 5 minutes extra here. No, don't.
Okay, so we'll just start right away. So Yakub, what is your background? And where are you right now? Where do you live?
I stay in Kalyan, Dombivli, that is in Mumbai, yeah, near Thane. Yes, that's where I'm.
And you have a MBA, BTech. What is your?
I've done my engineering in electronic and instrumentation.
Got it.
And further on, then I did my MBA in finance.
Okay. But you're not like a lawyer or a chartered accountant or a company secretary like that. You're like from engineering background. 20 years experience.
Exactly.
Very
And
nice.
I started my own company about 20 years back.
Okay.
So that is how it is, which is into the field of industrial and factory automation.
Right.
Whereby we are giving major automation solutions to automobile industries. So
Got it.
All the automobile industry, you name them, we are direct vendors to them.
Got it. And I want to ask you something. Why did you think of being an independent director? What was your idea behind this?
To be honest, it was like as we are on the net, and many times this pop-up came about independent director. So out of curiosity, I thought, let me understand what this exactly is all about.
Okay.
And then I attended, I went onto the MCA site, and also I went into IICA site. And I thought there is some registration is to be done with 25,000 rupees as lifetime. Without knowing much, I just registered also over there.
Achha.
And then I thought, okay, there are something to pass now, exam, something in that. So I thought, okay, why not give a shot to that. And I studied a bit by myself, and having my own company as a director for 20 years, little bit knowledge of company affairs were quite known to me. That helped me to pass the exam actually.
ये बोलता होगा ना सर बैलेंस शीट साइन कर दो, तो साइन करते वक्त पढ़ लिया है.
Correct.
थोड़ा सा समझ आ गया.
अभी थोड़ा and actually my MBA in finance was primarily for that objective only, because I should not lag. That was one area which I was lagging in my company.
So you cleared that exam that
I
you
cleared.
Take our
Absolutely.
assistance for, right?
Absolutely.
You cleared on it.
I cleared by my own. Yes,
But still you thought that we should study with skill arbitrage. Why so?
It so happened I did this exam somewhere in July, and around mid of July, I believe. And then I came across your program also, like bootcamp, like I think similar, something like this. And I was at that time, I was just wondering what to do further on. Okay, I've passed the exam, but I must really find somebody with whom I can be engaged as an independent director. I need some helping hand, some group of people whom I can rely on. I can share certain things which are in my blind area or gray area. So this was the main reason. And when I attended your bootcamp, the way you spoke, I really found very genuine approach what you are having. And I thought, okay, let's give a shot. And that's how I immediately, I think on the first day itself, I registered with your with your company.
What did you like about the approach?
No, mainly the honesty, and as I remember on that day when you said about your personal branding and what all things you need to do to attract yourself as an independent director to the corporate or the companies which are looking at. So you already gave all the guidelines without just from this boot camp, which is actually free, and you give all the free information over there. It's now up to you to do it by yourself. So I thought, okay, we can do it by ourselves. I could do it by myself, but I need to do a lot of study for that. And if I have an helping hand which can do that, and it turned out to be a very good thing for me. And I primarily joined because of the personal branding which was being spoken at that time.
Personal branding is a big differentiating factor, right?
Absolutely. That was the one thing, because otherwise everything was done, but personal branding was missing. And in that, after joining, though I had cleared, I still attend all the classes of independent director studies as well as personal branding. And personal branding, sometimes I miss out on the classes, but I get a very good helping hand from your team. They book a slot from Calendly or something. I don't know.
Those calls every week, performance.
Yeah, so you get that call. They connect. Also, I always ensure that I give some slot looking at my timetable. So my slot is fixed, and for 15-20 minutes they give a call, and they updated my LinkedIn profile and everything. This is to be done, that is to be done, and it was really helping and kind of hand holding in all those things which I don't know.
That was beneficial. So every week, each learner gets a call from a performance coach where they'll help you to plan out your targets for the next week. And Yakub is saying he benefited from those. What are the things then that you did?
That was. And one more thing is that when I got a first kind of, not a call I would say, but first meeting where I had to go for an independent director and discuss with that company, I thought, now I must get some guidelines from somebody who will share me what is to be spoken, what are the important points, because as you know, I come from engineering background. I do have finance, but I'm not that strong in the accounts and finance as such. Okay, right. I can see the figures from the top, but not which are missing figures, I cannot read that. So I requested for an urgent call, because I think in 24 hours I got a meeting call. So I immediately wrote on your support email that I need somebody who can guide me. What are the things I must check it out with that company? If I'm saying yes, if at all they are offering me, I must really understand the genuinity of the company, and what are the things I need to really look out for, and at the same time, what should be my proposal also to them, and how should I engage myself. So I think in less than 6 hours I got a email, and my appointment, this meeting was in the afternoon, so your team scheduled it in the morning at around 10:30.
You did a mock interview with our team that time.
Yeah, so then
I built confidence.
Yes, it helped me a lot, actually, honestly. So this was one of the things which I I wanted to look for somebody who can, and that's where your team who came, I would not name them, but the person who came, he helped me to understand what all I have to talk.
You can name them. They'll be very happy. I will tell them that.
Yeah, Dr. Priya had come actually.
Yeah. He's there as one of the faculty members.
Yeah, so he was one of your faculty who came, and he guided me well, and in all those things.
So you gave the interview 4 ghante baad. Then what happened?
Then then my whole posture was different when I went for that particular talk or interview, because now I knew what I have to speak, kind of, no. So my questions were.
Give us some tips that what kind of questions were asked and what made you sail through the interview. You got confirmation, right? That interview you said.
Yeah. I got confirmation also from there. I am now part of their committees also, and also I attended the board meeting also. And I was also present for their annual general meeting also. So all the things I have been able to do after that. But then at that time, as I mentioned earlier, somebody should help you out with the little tips kind of to observe. And if you understand some questions which you can ask at that time to that particular company direct, because I was talking to the chairman of that company, and what are the things I have to ask about their company, and how it should not be an offensive kind of also thing, or it should not be like a nagging or asking something beyond his limit also. And at the same time, I must also present myself that I am not kind of a yes person to him also. So this I need to really strike a balance in that particular thing, and probably I could succeed in, I believe, and that was the help of Priya what I got from that. Yes. Yeah.
Got it. Yes. Fabulous. And so you are. These were some things that. So is it difficult to crack the interview? Once you're preparing, you can do it.
Yes, I think it is not difficult to crack Getting an interview, a call for an interview, I believe is
the challenge.
That is the challenge.
So
yes.
How did you get your call? You were doing your personal branding.
Yeah, it was through my old personal contacts as well, which I got it, and that way it was like, no, I had some old references with that company and some old.
So you started kicking off those conversations. Be confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how the
Yes.
boardroom works. Did all that
Correct.
because then you had studied the boardroom wala course.
Exactly.
And then
Exactly.
you had given the exam. So confidence pura aa gaya hoga.
Pura hai. Yes, of course, of course. So then in that way it was quite okay. But
And how many people you spoke to in your network for
currently,
getting this invite? You must have started talking. Many people you would have spoken to, not just one.
yeah,
Right?
I've spoken to because in my network through my other engagements, I'm associated with various groups. So yeah, I'm in association with a lot of CEOs and managing directors of various companies with a turnover of more than 1,000 crores as well. So I through those occasions I keep interacting and meeting them also. So I've already spoken to them, but it is not so easy.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying how many people you spoke to get this one invite? 20, 10, 30?
No, it so happened in this case, it was like I just passed this exam and suddenly within next week, this whole thing happened, and kind of this was my first person whom I spoke and I got it kind of.
And you were doing branding right at this point, right?
Yes.
What are the things you did to build your brand?
Now with the help of your team, of course, the LinkedIn is what they are taking care of that, and that has changed my little bit of profile and other things. They have helped me in that.
Would that have played a role in getting that invite?
I would not say at this point of time. Yeah, not. But now further on, because this is not just one engagement I'm looking for. I have to look for more because so I have to keep encash what has happened and take it further. So that is more challenging now. And at the same time, for other things, like I've been based on your recommendation at that time to write a book. So I've looking into that area also. I'm starting to gather certain information, probably into international business, because I'm associated with a lot of Japanese and Singaporean companies through my business. So multiculture, how the multiculture helps in the business. In India itself, we have multiculture.
You will do all that. Tell us some things you did to build your brand, please. People want to know.
Come again. Come again, Abhyuday.
आपने brand building के लिए क्या किया? LinkedIn update चाहिए मैं जानता हूँ.
You mean to say only for the independent director or what do you?
General, everything. For ID, for personal brand, तो सब चीजों में add up होता है.
Right? Correct. So so engage with a lot of networking. Networking is very important. So I am engaged through Rotary. I am engaged with various people in that. So top business and other things. At the same time, as in my business, I have a lot of vendors and I have a lot of customers who are also in the bracket, who are private limited companies and who are in the bracket of they can become limited to take up the SME IPO route and other things kind of, if they are looking for expansion. So this is another area what I'm trying to do that, because I'm trying to meet them in a different way, not as their supplier or as their customer, but in a different way I'm trying to meet them and try to see if we can engage them, and if they have a likelihood, then maybe we can connect it with the merchant banker through
you know what to pitch to them. You have scripts or somebody from the team guided?
No, not yet, because
tell me.
I'll take your team's help in that particular case. When the things come down at that particular time, I'll take your team's help, and I'm sure they will guide me in the right way.
We'll tell you what conversation to have when you are starting and talking to them. Okay, if you get stuck, you can reach out. This is what I said, this is what they said. We'll tell you how to optimize that. Okay, and you have to do it for two parties. You have to do it for startups and SMEs, and you have to do it for merchant bankers. Okay, and essentially you're basically introducing them. We'll tell you how to go about it. Don't worry about it. But congratulations, this company you're appointed to is a main board company or SME company? SME IPO or main board?
SME IPO.
Great. Congratulations, Yakub. And you have attended a few.
Okay, thank you.
Any feedback, guys, for Yakub? He's in a bit of a hurry. So I just want to ask him one last question. Which committees are you on? And how many meetings?
So I've been appointed as an for recommendation and remuneration committee. I'm the chair over there, and in the audit committee, because of my finance background, I am also in the audit committee, but as a member in the audit committee, as a director in the audit committee, and of course in the board I'm there as
So
an
he's
additional
not a
director.
CA. He's not like a CFA or any of that. He's on the audit committee.
Yes.
Okay? Please understand. This is possible for each and every one of you. Congratulations, Yakub. I'll not take more of your time. But any question?
Thank you.
1-5.
Yeah. Any
Last question. One
yeah,
last question.
I can hold on for a couple of minutes. Yeah.
The company's name. What is the company's name to which you're a director?
My own company.
No.
My company name is Sharon Controls, and the company that is Core Engineering.
Core Engineering Limited. You can look it up. Okay.
Yeah.
All people who are appointed as IDs charge minimum around 25k usually. Okay, or 50k. SME pe 25k, so they may start in the first appointment. Doesn't really matter. But big main board pay 50k minimum plus more. Right? That really varies. I don't want to ask him that. But you should start with 25k minimum. That is good.
Yeah. That is what around that, and more than that is what is coming up to me also. And of course, that was not the idea to me as well. This was not at all important. How we can be a part of that board meeting, be a part of that committees, and we chair those particular committee meeting. I think that was a good experience which I've gained. I've learned. That was one good learning curve for me.
Fabulous. I'll not take more of your time. Can we share your LinkedIn profile?
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Let's be in touch and let's get going. And all the best to all the members who are here.
That's fine, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and all the best to all the members who are here attending this. Give a shot. कुछ तो अलग से करेंगे. उसके लिए ये है, and we keep doing our routine things. That's what I also was doing it. But थोड़ा अलग एंगल से करें तो कुछ और चीज नया सीखने मिलेगा. Yes. All the best. Thank you. Bye bye. Yeah.